We're going to take you to Funky Town today with two new limited edition guitars from Fender, new Cory Wongs in the Wong color. Stick around. Hey, you're watching Alamo Music TV. My name is Chris McKee.
And I'm Cooper Greenberg.
And we're here with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you're new to our channel, subscribe, turn on notifications, like our videos. And if you want to support us, head over to our spring store link below for custom swag. Check out our podcast, the Fretboard Confessional, or buy these guitars. That also helps to support us. You can find these on that website. Two Wongs in the Wong color. Two Wongs don't make a right, but here we go. I'm looking for every single pun I possibly can.
All out there.
And you know what? It's okay, because Cory Wong has a band called the Wong Notes. He leans into it. I like that.
That's all right. Yeah.
The enigmatic funk guitar player with his own band and Wolfpack, and occasionally playing hockey, if you follow him on the Insta.
I mean, one of the best lead rhythm players ever.
Absolutely.
Like, just... So one of the most unique, like, current kind of guitar heroes.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about everybody that's got a signature model across all these brands. A lot of them, I'm not naming names here, a lot of them are good blues guys or rock guys, whatever, and they're just good at what they do. He has a very specific style of playing that's very unique, very cool. Not saying he's like the first to ever be super rhythmic, but he does it extremely well.
Yeah.
Better than anybody right now.
And I like how he leans into it. You know, I mean, the circles that this guy kind of travels in. I told you about when I was at the Fender event he played at, right? It was, I mean, it was incredible. Not just his playing, but every single guy in that group that was on that stage was absolutely incredible. You see what he's done with the Frequent Flyers, or Mark Lettieri's up there with him from, you know, Snarky Puppy, and, you know, Joe Dart's. I mean, it's just like, they're all phenomenal. But what I really like about Cory is, you know, listening to his albums, watching him play, he has chops. Like, he can shred if he wants to, and he does very tastefully, but he really leans into this like rhythmic syncopation funk stuff that he's so good at. And I really like that. I think, you know, too often guitar players, we fall into a trap of kind of trying to chase a particular thing that's popular. But when you really think about it, the guitar players that really kind of rise to any kind of notoriety tend to have their own style and embrace it. And he's definitely done that. And his guitar shows it too, because it's probably one of the more unique signature models that Fender makes and has probably ever made. It's very, very different.
And you look at it, looks like a Strat. It is a Strat. But we don't have a normal Strat in here to show off the fact that...
These are smaller.
It's a little bit smaller.
Yeah. Yeah, these are scaled down Stratocaster bodies. They're very cool. And they really should have launched these at Easter time, don't you think?
Yes, they should have.
So the specs are all going to be the same as a normal Cory Wong signature model. The limited models basically come in the Daphne Blue and Surf Green, right?
Surf Green or Seafoam. It's
pastel green.
It's green.
And then it has a lot of really unique features on it. So we talked about the body. The body is a scaled down Stratocaster body that is sculpted. So you have kind of the sculpted heel on the back of it. It's satin finished, which I really like. I like the feel of it. It's pretty cool.
I really wish more... I mean, you can get satin finishes in the American Performer series, but satin on an electric is something you don't see super often. I really like it.
Yeah.
You get faded, but you don't often get satin.
Yeah, definitely. It's got a really cool setup, which we'll talk about with the controls a little bit later. I love the mother toilet seat pick guard. You know, a lot of this...
Sounds like you do.
Well, what's great, a lot of this is actually kind of retro in a way. It leans into a lot of 90s specs. So if you look at even his original signature model, it's a midnight blue. Right?
It's it's like that. It's like transparent something like
sapphire
that.
blue or whatever. And it reminds me of the dark blues that were on a lot of Fender guitars in the 90s.
Yeah.
This pick guard was on a lot of Fender guitars in the 90s. Even, you know, coming up to the headstock, if we want to jump up there real quick, having the two string trees
that's cool.
Is very, you know, kind of throwback, if you will, but with a lot of modern. So the neck is from an Ultra, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of things from Ultra's kind of popped in here like with the contours, the
Yeah.
neck and everything. I love that neck feel and the satin finish and everything. I think the whole thing is pretty much geared towards letting you play cleaner, faster, more comfortable, including the body size and all the contours. And it is ultra inspired, but it doesn't have the noise pickups.
Right.
It still has locking tuners, which is great. Again, ease of use kind of thing. Yeah, it's a super clean, easy to play. You know, he does so much like super quick stuff. It feels like a quick guitar that's not like this is a really fast metal guitar that has, you know, it's still got classic Fender feel, but
I find it interesting, and I think it goes back to what I was saying earlier about the way he plays, that this doesn't have a round radius.
yeah.
Because so much of it is kind of funky chord work. You might think it would have a round radius, but he does a lot of very fast runs too. So instead you've got what I've always thought is the best of both worlds, which is a compound 10 to 14,
Yeah.
which is what my Strat has. I think, you know, it's just the best compromise.
Yeah.
Because where you're going to play chords, they're more comfortable, and where you're not, it's faster. So that's all very, very cool. By the way, going back to the locking tuners, if you don't have locking tuners on a guitar, the first time you do a string change on a guitar with locking tuners, you're like, where have these been all my life?
Poop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But yeah, let's talk about the switching a little bit, because if this were an Ultra, you would be pressing a switch to add the neck pickup in to positions 1 and 2. Instead, because of his signature sound, if you've heard him play, it's the Strat sound. It's position 4. You can get lost
Straight
in the
to
sauce.
Funky Town.
That switch right there in the bridge tone, push, push. It's just a one-way ticket to Flavor Town, Guy Fieri style.
Oh, who's the new mayor of Flavor Town then? Cory Wong?
Cory Wong, yeah.
He's the one.
But
mayor.
yeah, you go straight to position 4. So you could be down playing leads, rocking out in the bridge position, and you don't have to take all the extra time that it takes to go 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. You're back on 4th position. It's wherever you get lost, that's your ticket home right there to the Wong tone.
There you
know
go.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Play all those Wong notes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pretty awesome guitar. You're going to put it through its paces and show what you can do. It really will take on any style, but really fantastic. You know, I don't know about you two, but we're both kind of shorter guys.
Yeah.
The smaller scaled down body.
Makes me look huge. Did you ever see that Robert Cray album cover where he's got the Strat and he makes that thing? It looks like a mini Strat.
Well, it's wrong.
We can recreate that with the, yeah.
Greg Koch, he's got that, was it Reverend does that telly for him that's like a
Gristle
little
Master
bit bigger because he's a man squatcher. He's like,
Yeah.
over. Yeah. So, you know, for the smaller guys, this is great direction.
Yeah,
Anyways,
absolutely.
great demo. Check it out. So there you have it. It's the new limited edition Cory Wong Signature Stratocaster in the Wong colors of Daphne Blue and I think Surf Green again, a pastel green and a pastel blue as a nice alternative to the standard model, which is in Sapphire Blue, which is again satin finish and very cool.
Yeah, that one's very cool. I just think it's nice because a lot of people probably want to have the option of a smaller body like this, just a little something different. And if you like the ultra neck, but you know, it's like some in between all these different kind of vibes. I like the non-noiseless pickups. Can you hear the difference? I don't know, check one of the recent videos that we did. That was a blind test. I don't think you can hear that much of a difference, but for the Wong tone, it's got so much about the sound of the pickups without even playing notes.
You get that spank.
Yeah, and also if you're living in the fourth position, you don't really need noiseless pickups anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's very cool. I like the additions of the colors. I would like more people to kind of look at this. That's the problem, is when you have kind of a pretty unique signature model, people are like, well, I don't really listen to Cory Wong, so why would I get that? But think about the function of those signature models, because the Virginia Strat, you know, all these different signatures, the goal is that they have something a little unique about them. You might like it without even liking the artist, play it, and it might be the one for you.
And hey, listen to Cory Wong and Wolfpack.
Yeah, who could dislike that music, you know?
I mean, pretty awesome stuff. And also, if you don't do so, you should follow him on social media because the guy's hilarious.
He's just a funny guy and he's talented. And
you've seen some of the super high production value skits that he does. I'm like, dang, man, you're really
That's a guy that just has fun.
Yeah.
Doing playing guitar and just doing his thing.
Very, very cool.
It's cool.
So if you want more information about these, you can go to our website at alamomusic.com. Sorry, I took your line. You want to say it?
Cornonacoustic.com. We're getting into the
We're going to register
memes.
that. Redirect. So it's alamomusic.com, and you can check out all the specs there. You can talk to somebody. And again, these are limited editions, so they're here and then they're going to be gone. As far as I know, the Cory Wong signature model, standard model, it's here to stay until they say otherwise. And so we'll still have that one available. But very cool options if you are looking for a Strat. So check it out. If you're new to our channel, you know what to do. I'll let you say this part.
You're going to want to like the videos and comment on them so we know what you think, and then subscribe to them, and then turn the notifications on so you know when we post them. Heads up, it's Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, but what if there's something crazy? They get thrown out and we got to get it out on Tuesday. You're going to be the first to know.
Yeah, because we chose Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and manufacturers keep going, we'll launch on Tuesday. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.